Perfect. Hi, everyone. I know what to say when I've had a really miserable day and I'm upset and everything else, but I've had a really awesome day. It started out like hell, but then it wrapped up about 3 hours ago, and who would have known? I just never know what the hell's going to go on. I did get I've had for a 20 something year old. Hey, you look young today. Oh, thank you. I think that youngness comes from the of being able to be here. I mean, look, are you kidding? Do you see what's happening? If you don't see it, then maybe some of the older videos, I don't know how to lead you to those. But for those of you that don't know, I am Jeffery Spakes, the duck. Actually, I'm Jeffery Spakes, the artist, but I love this little ducky. I found him out there in the wash, and well, he's a good little inspiration for me. Pretty gorgeous German Shepherd named, what's your name? Amara. Hi, girl. And I went ahead and dumped the trash cans over for her because she got to go in there anyway, and I know what's in there. And uh, uh, Ty Murray, Jared, all, I am so sorry because I wanted to list every single one of your names, and I know them all. Deanna, Chris, Payne. I've been doing many things here that I shouldn't, and in that shouldn'tness, explain why. I have a brief interlude, and it's not the kind of interlude you would expect. Um, as I was getting into the Bobcat's the thing with the tracks and the bulldozer and stuff, and I was working out there today. I sat down before the seat. I sat down on my tailbone, which enabled me to be able to walk without any pain, enabled me to participate in life without any pain. But I understand what's going to happen tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I did not do myself a favor. I actually hurt myself really bad. And when you do hurt yourself really bad, there's some things that'll happen, and you'll get some numbness before and blah blah. I was just trying to. I got back in. I thought I was steady, and I sat down, and I went all the way down onto this little metal thing right on my spine, and the numbness it has caused has allowed me to kind of laugh. It's not true laughter. It is the laughter of pain. But I'm so pleased with all of this and all of this. And I'm not even going to turn the camera around and show you the rest of it. But for those of you that have been watching this at all, you understand that there's been a huge change here. Magnificent change. These are works of art. Magnificent change. The mountain is available to you. You can see this. As a matter of fact, as you're driving down 111, you will notice that this mountain is lit up. This is the mountain below Bob Hope's house as you're heading north. You've never seen it before. You've never, unless it was daytime and then you looked up at Bob Hope's house. But tonight, well, that's made it. We had water. Oh my goodness, it's just been exciting. And I've gotten to play with the top. Oh, anyway, regardless what I get to do. My whole point is to teach you that you get to do these things as well. Misjudge, miss this, misrepresent, miss that. Is this some kind of beauty pageant? I don't think so. Let me tell you where I get my power. Well, not only for the spirit. Oops. I pick up trash. That's not my power. I'm looking at this monitor. I know that this one's the one that works my face and my gorgeousness away from all of you. But let me show you something. This is called a sphere. Okay, that insulted a bunch of you, and I'm glad that it did. Because if you cannot accept that that's a sphere, okay, the earth is also shaped this way. Now, you know what this particular sphere does? This is a magnet. Whoops. Let me get it. Those were not for your benefits. I discovered a long time ago if I vent, when I bend, I don't hurt as bad. What's this? Okay, there's a sphere. Ooh, what's that? Well, I'll tell you. That. What's this? This is a shooting star. And you can see this particular one fly. Why can I say you can see this particular one fly? Because it was documented more than any other fireball on this planet ever. We had enough science, we had enough videos, we had enough 104 people reported seeing this. And I'm not going to tell you which end of the rainbow this was, but it's the asteroid Vesta. Ooh, Jeffrey found the asteroid Vesta. That's a big deal, right? This is also, whoops, this is not a good show. It grabbed hold of the other meteorite. This is also the asteroid Vesta. These are tiny little pieces. Is that really sticking out that far? Tiny little pieces of a world that you don't understand. This is 100,000 diamonds. They call them nano diamonds. This is a Howardite. A Howardite. See, the asteroid Vesta is a volcanic asteroid, and it got blasted, and a bunch of it flew off, and I happened to find 28 pounds of it. You haven't heard of it because what I found proved panspermia, and apparently there's some societies or something like that don't want you to know about it. I'm here to tell you about it. Amara, if you're going to take out the trash, make sure you put it in the dumpster. That was the most gorgeous German Shepherd you've ever seen, named Amara. I am gleeful with contentment because I've gotten to hear from some other people. And I'm going to go on YouTube and respond to your things this evening. It's a lot warmer tonight, and I'm limited in how far my internet will connect. So let me change this camera angle and give you a better view of the studio. Yeah, that's a nice studio. Don't you think that's a nice studio? If you're going to have a studio, I recommend you have one this nice. I do. Because it's going to help you in the future. Let's see. I just want to say hi. And I look forward to working with all of you. So we can check forward to working with all of you so we can change this into something that helps everyone. Everyone. My needs are fulfilled. My needs are met. My goals are wonderful. I have no problem except my daily needs. And those are always met. You get it? So if you think of me as a character and somebody that you don't understand and all that stuff, perhaps you might want to take some time to get to know me. I can't say. I will say this, that I put a lot of videos out there and all of them are true. There's a lot of science out there and everything I have is backed up by real laboratories. So that means when I say this is the asteroid Vesta, that's because I know, because it's been oxygen isotoped by the great Karen Ziegler at the University of New Mexico Center for Stable Isotopes. And it's been told to me it's the asteroid Vesta. VESTA. Many other things. We'll get to that. I just want to say hi, and I look forward to making some conversations with you. Unfortunately, I am West Coast. Call me Jeffrey West Coast. And the people I'm talking to are East Coast. So I don't know if they're still awake right now, but I do the best I can. And I can only do the best I can when I'm at the best I am. Now, there are a lot of comedians out there that have a lot to say, but they have no legs like this, right? Look at that. Oh my goodness. I want to fry that up and cook it in some bacon. So I hope you consider that funny. I'm going to close this video, and then I'm going to attempt to get online and reach family and friends that I know you guys are trying. I'm just me. And I'm trying equally as hard. I'd like to think even harder. Now, if I didn't spell this out in the beginning, I was on this Bobcat thing, tracks and dual and all this stuff, bulldozer crap, and they're cleaning up the entire lot, and it's working really wonderful. However, my sciatic was killing me, and I made a mistake, and I missed the seat, and I landed on my tailbone on this lever in front. And so right now I'm numb. Okay, that's what happens. I've caused some real damage. I'm numb. I may not be able to walk tomorrow. I have no idea. I will try. I will do my best. And I might wake up crabby. That's what happens. But right now I'm grateful because that numbness has actually taken away all the other pain that I've been suffering for so long. But I've been here before. I've been doing this since I was 22. I understand. I am fine. It's going to hurt so bad. So I am just moving forward and hoping that you pay attention. Hoping that you understand that that's a 30-foot dragon. That this is a gorgeous mountain. That this is an incredible studio. And I can't spread my arms wide enough to welcome you to, please, wake up. I found a shooting star. Its serial number is AMS, American Meteorite Services Society. I'm not sure. Mr. Hanky runs it. Haney. I've made attempts to contact these people, but because I have an obnoxious personality, gee, go figure. If you could do all this, you'd be obnoxious too. And please get my comedy. If you don't, then that's your problem. I don't need you. I don't want you. Just live and learn. But for those of you that understand sarcasm at its finest, for those of you that can grasp the idea of art, oh, it's just a piece of nothing. Come on, girl. Let's go show them what it's all about. I'm so grateful to have these. I'm going to show it off. This, I'm going to talk to his children too. This is a bearded dragon. So, as I was presented with this gorgeous piece behind me, it evolved into what it is. I didn't plan it. No, I'm not done here, so don't judge me. It happened. And then I happened to have this stuff. This crap. I can't see what's going on, but I trust that it's beautiful, and y'all wish you could do this. I'm Jeffery Spakes, the artist. I'm all over the United States with my work, including England with my butterflies, Germany with my butterflies, Canada with my butterflies. When I speak of my butterflies, go to the Loma Linda Children's Hospital in India, you'll see two in front. If you want to question my abilities, then come here. Question it. If you would like to have this wonderful gift of creation, that you get to make anything out of anything, I'd love to show you how. Thank you. I've had a rough day, and my body is so sore, and I don't want to take it out on you. But I do want to invite you to be a part of my world. Oh, and if the art isn't enough, because that's the money machine, let me turn this up. Like I said, Mr. Robinson. Robertson? Robert. Now I feel comfortable saying this because I asked him if I could, many years ago, if I may mention that you're my client. He agreed. Now, Mr. Robertson hired me to make these handrails that didn't look like handrails because his beloved had had a stroke and she could not walk without grabbing things. And they lived in a beautiful home, but not too beautiful. It was not in a country club, and he told me why. Because that's not his party. It was not vintage, it was not bighorn, but his home was every bit as fabulous. And he told me, he says, what you need is a fuel for your money making. You can print money. And from that point on, I took photographs. I protected my patterns. I did everything. I have the fuel for a money machine that will feed so many people, that will help so many things go forever. Don't believe me? Try it. Question it. Seek knowledge. You'll learn. My shooting star was the icing on the cake. My photography is the fuel. Well, that shooting star is pretty badass too. I'm the only one with it. It's a 29-piece complete shooting star from the asteroid Vesta. It landed on January 29th, 2020 at 10:35 p.m. on the mountain that I purchased the impact site. It's been proven by science. It's been proven by everybody except you. There are three people that have stood in the way. And they think they got it all together, but you know what they did? It's like the murderer that goes into the what do they call it now? It's not the interrogation room, it's the interview or whatever it is. He said, "Oh no, I didn't kill my wife. I didn't kill my wife. No, no, I have no reason. Why would I?" But he's got $9 million worth of insurance. What I discovered is incredible. The fact that you don't like me and others don't as well, and they can't look at me and say, "Oh wait, this guy might know his shit." I don't get it. And that has made me pretty crazy, and it caused me to make many channels because this is bullshit. I don't have to call it. I have protected every piece of evidence. I recorded everything, all this stuff. And there are three people, three, that are stopping you from living a life that's better than what? Are you going to the factory tonight? You got a shift at McDonald's? What are you doing for a few bucks? Oh, wait, Uncle Sam going to take some taxes out of that. Well, these people destroyed what they. The only reason they destroyed it, I won't even go there. There are so many things they did wrong. We're going to stop this video now, and then I'll get into the scientists, and then I'll get into everything else, and I'll get into whatever I need to. But in this point, I just want to tell you, I'm super happy. I have this incredible, just this incredible relationship with the animals and everybody here. But it is not enough. I cannot wake up every day knowing that these three are off on their timeshares. They're off doing something, pretending that I don't exist and this is all going to go away and my house might come up for sale. That's not just my house. And I announced this a long time ago. That's the impact site for a fireball with a serial number AMS hashtag 531-2020. That is the impact site for the asteroid Vesta. It proved panspermia. And these putzes are dragging trailers and disrespecting it, and it should have been paid attention to a long time ago. Now, I've contacted KMIR. They have seen it in person. I've talked to everybody. Now, what we need is a nice, calm person, unlike me. They will call these fuckheads and say, "Why haven't you covered that story?" Huh? Is that you? You don't believe me? Look at the 54,000 impressions on one video, which says nothing. It just shows the surface. It shows the interior. It shows the science. It shows these magnified photographs. Those files are called the meteorite files. If you want to see how pissed I am, just look at Jeffery Spakes' Artist. I try to keep them separate. Wake up, grow up, show up. Do it immediately. Don't play. I'm not here to ask you to help me. I'm here to help you. Do it or don't. Doesn't matter to me. First one to show up wins the big prize, right? Is that you, Ty? Is that you, Jared? Is that you, Princess? Who is it? Which one of you has any testicles, has any courage, has any belief in God? I've documented everything. It's on videos. There's no way you can deny it. I've done it for 30 years. Once it's all put together by a good group of you that understands politics and marketing and everything else, Y'all be fine. I'm okay. I'm having the time of my life. Look at where I get to play. Namaste. Forgive my anger. Look at my videos. I'm sick of making these. I want to speak of beauty and love and encouragement and making a better life for all of us. So how are you going to reach me? I'm not attached to thumbs. There's no cell phone. You have my address. You have my contact. Let me give it to you again. There's one poor boy that volunteered. That's not it. This is... Yeah, you can't. Those are some new pieces that are going up. This here is a giant hamster wheel, life size, with a person in it and a rat on top running the wheel. That's you. These are totems, male and female, 15 feet tall. Oh, that's a sleeping dragon. I'm not going to show you that. Anyway, like I said, I had a hell of a start to a bad day. I fell on my spine, and tomorrow I may not be able to walk. So tonight I'm going to have a good time because that crush on my spine took away all the other pain. Having dealt with pain since I was 22 years old, I've been in the pain clinics, having to walk with a cane, having to walk with crutches, needing a wheelchair, needing medical attention. I stand before you simply because I caused so much damage to my spine today that I'm able to stand. But by the time I lay down and wake up, I can pray, but God doesn't heal bodies. He heals souls. Do you understand? You fuck up this body is the horse you ride. Your soul is so different. It doesn't mean I don't hurt. Fuck no. Doesn't mean I don't get angry. Hell no. Who's going to stand up and say, that's bullshit? That's bullshit. I am. Challenge me. I challenge you. Challenge me. Challenge anything I've said. Question anything I've said. That's getting me upset. Peace, love, and for Rebecca and Ronnie. Let me see if I can get that love part right. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I am Jeffery Spakes, your artist, me, and I work for Spirit. And when I ask Spirit for something, he is always giving it to me. Whether it's a houseboat, a beautiful home, a ranch, whatever. This time he gave me a shooting star. And none of you believe me. Are you stupid?